I'm here tonight to present the prestigious Cecil B. DeMille Award to Mr. Robert De Niro. I actually don't go to movies a lot because I spend most of my time making them. So I had no idea who Robert De Niro was till about 5 years ago when he asked me to be in his film, The Good Shepherd. So naturally, as a professional, I needed to educate myself as to who this guy was. So I started asking around, and I was surprised to find out that many people consider him to be the greatest actor alive. A lot of you probably don't know this. The guy's been in like 70 movies. Once I heard some of the titles, it was like a light bulb went off, and some of these indelible performances came back to me. For instance, who could forget Godfather 2? Why'd I get passed over? I'm your older brother, Mikey. I'm smart. I can do stuff. Or Goodfellas. Why am I funny? Why am I funny? What am I, a clown? What, do I amuse you? And I mean, who could ever forget Taxi Driver, where he was literally unrecognizable as a blonde 13-year-old hooker? He just disappears. Okay. Let's take a look at one of the greatest careers an actor has ever had.
I'm gonna love you. Don't ask me to do 6 weeks. I can't take over the show for 6 weeks. I can't even take over my own life for 6 weeks. And you're asking me to do something that's impossible. It's impossible. Don't you understand? Why?
I can take a hint.
Can you also take a walk?
You want me to leave? I'll leave right now.
Bye.
You expect me to leave after the way you talked to me just now?
Come on. Come on. Give me an excuse. Come on.
I'm going to make a man of you yet. In years to come, you'll thank me. You'll remember me.
I want you to hit me in the face.
What?
I want you to hit me in the face.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to hit me with everything you got.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Harder. 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 Take it off.
Oh, come on. You want to stop now? That's enough.
Okay.
That's...
Come on. Throw it again.
Man, I'm not mad. I'm proud of you. You took your first pace like a man, and you learned the two greatest things in life. You never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
The greatest man alive.
Dr. Sayer, it's a miracle.
We've got to remind him how good it is.
How good what is, Leonard?
The joy of life, the gift of life, the freedom of life, the wonderment of life.
Alonzo, Jack Walsh, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
You're going to spend 10 years impersonating a federal agent.
10 years for impersonating a fed.
10 years.
10 years. How come no one's after you?
Granddaddy used to handle snakes in church. Granny drank strychnine.
You think a couple of whacks to my good old bald gut's gonna get me down? It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than that, counselor, to prove you're better than me.
This is for real. For America.
Don't take much strength to pull a trigger, but try and get up every morning, day after day, and work for a living. Let's see him try that. Then we'll choose the real tough guy. The working man is the tough guy.
You haven't had to bribe or charm or threaten your way to a seat at that table. You don't know how to assess your competition because you haven't competed. Don't make me your competition.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Well, I'm the only one here, so you must be talking to me.
Feel better? Yeah, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robert De Niro.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. And I loved you in The Fighter. I know it won't be long before Matt Damon is up here receiving his own Cecil B. DeMille Award. And it will be my honor to present it to him if I'm still alive. So, and I plan to be around for a long time, hopefully. So I want to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, but don't wait, they skipped ahead with my... Thank you for this extraordinary honor. I was very, very moved and gratified when you made the announcement 2 months ago, well before you had a chance to review Little Fockers. Yeah. I saw those. It's okay. We all have our jobs to do. Thank you for your tireless work in promoting our industry all over the world. Thank you. And the important thing is that we are all in this together. The filmmakers who make the movies and the Hollywood Foreign Press Association members who in turn pose for pictures with the movie stars. And I'm sorry more members of the foreign press aren't with us tonight, but many of them were deported right before the show. Along with most of the waiters. And Javier Bardem. But for the rest of you, I hope your papers are in order because Homeland Security will be checking them just as soon as they're through with the full body scans of Megan Fox. I want to thank Dick Clark Productions for that impressive film tribute. It's going to be hard to pull off false modesty after that. Thank you. Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Godfather 2, Awakenings. You know, Awakenings was one of my favorite movies. Great performance by Robin Williams. I just completely forgot that I was in it. But there were a lot of my movies missing from the presentation. There would have to be when you condense a 4-decade career into 3 minutes. I look at it and think, right. But we all know that's not the story. There were other films, though, lots of them, and I kind of wish they'd been included, too. I think you would have enjoyed seeing a few seconds of Stanley and Iris. Everybody's Fine, Frankenstein, Marvin's Room, Stone. Some of you would be seeing them for the first time. Most of you would be seeing them for the first time. You didn't even watch the screeners, did you? It's okay. Along with this award, I'm announcing a DVD box set of all my work, so that if you've missed, say, Jackknife, the first time round, you'll be able to catch up. And I'll be selling them in the lobby right after I post for some more pictures with the remaining members of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. These movies, all of them, are like my children, except that my children are more expensive and you can't remake them in 3D to push up the grosses. You do the best you can with your children. You do the best you can making movies. At a certain point, you just have to let both of them go and hope for the best. It's up to the audiences to decide if it's entertainment, the critics to decide if it's good, and ultimately posterity to decide if it's art. And for the children, you just hope the movies do well enough so you can keep them in private schools. Thank you for this. Thank you very much.